I would say I'm in my dream job. It's taken a little while, but it's always been my dream to run my own business and be able to make my own films.
Meet Patrick Longstreth, a director, filmmaker, visual effects supervisor, and the CEO of Ready Made VFX alongside his wife.
I'm Ann Longstreth. I'm Patrick's wife and co-collaborator on our documentary projects.
Together, the Longstreths have made several documentary films covering untold stories. Today, they live happily in Savannah, Georgia, with their 1-year-old daughter named Olive.
Now I have the flexibility to pursue the work I want to pursue and also make my own films. So, in addition to my documentary work, I have my own visual effects company, and it's called Ready Made VFX, and we do visual effects. This is a little sample of our work here.
For Patrick's work on documentaries such as Give Love and Iron Family, he and his wife have won several high-esteemed awards.
Winning awards is very encouraging, and it gives me some motivation to keep going. Certain awards also will help you get the credibility to make future films, and that's usually what I'm looking for. If I do win an award, it's not necessarily to have it on my mantle, or and there's usually not any money or involved.
We met in Savannah through mutual friends.
Okay.
So I had moved up here after I graduated college, and he had moved here about the same time, actually, to go to grad school.
Going to SCAD was a great experience, and it gave me a lot of training that I couldn't have found on my own. It also gave me some great mentors and people that I still talk with today and get advice from today. Stuart Robertson is one of those people. He turned out to be my neighbor, and I get his advice on projects and business decisions all the time. So it was a really good experience to go to SCAD and develop that relationship, that mentor-protege relationship.
My name's Stuart Robertson. I was born in 1943, so I'm a war baby. Worked in the industry, I don't know, 30 or 40 years or something like that, and started teaching. Came over to SCAD and was fortunate enough to have Patrick as one of my star pupils, and I just notice I'm wearing a badge from his magnum opus, Hellyfish. And I don't know, I was just so impressed with his creativity, and I'm constantly impressed with the success that he's had since then. The one thing I would like them to carry away from, and I try to teach it as much as possible, is that everyone has their own absolutely unique life, you know? And if you use it wisely and learn from it, you get originality. And if you don't, you wind up doing Godzilla minus 46 or something. Not that there's anything wrong with that movie particularly, but it's the same general idea. You know, you cannot just repeat what's going on. You have to realize, Margaret Mead said a great thing once. She said, you have to remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else.
Stuart was my mentor on my final thesis project, and while I was at SCAD, I had all these different interests in like film and visual effects and 3D animation and graphics. And one day Stuart sat me down and he just looked me in the eye and he said, "What do you really want to do with your life?" And I didn't have an answer for him. And that was a great question because it made me really think, you know, long term, where do I want to be? What do I want to be doing? Why do I even want to make film?
With passion, originality, a dream, and a camera, Patrick Longstreth shows us the true art of filmmaking.